Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is a very exciting video today. I am going to be reviewing the Nikkie Tutorials X Beautybay palette. So if you would like to find out whether it's worth your money, then just keep on watching. Before I get started on the actual review, I just want to mention that I did ask on Instagram whether people are excited about this palette or not, and Nikkie even answered and she said yes, she's very excited for it. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, you might be missing out on a lot of interaction. I ask people a lot of the time what they want to see on my channel, whether they like certain launches or not, so make sure to follow me on Instagram and check out my stories. And people seem to have been excited about this launch. When I initially saw the colour scheme, and I asked you this as well, do you like the palette? There was a little bit less of enthusiasm with regards to the actual palette inside. I'm gonna be completely honest, as I always am with regards to my reviews. I just want to mention what I thought initially, and I'm just going to read you what I wrote on the story. I'm not going to lie, I'm not sure if I like the colour story. It's a little bit all over the place, and I do still think that. I'm very happy for Nikkie Tutorials and will very likely support her. It's only £25 and I think it might be worth giving it a try. I do have to say this is my very first Beautybay palette and I'm impressed with the pan sizes. The shimmers seem to be beautiful, however I still stand by it. I'm not sure about the colour story. It is a little bit hectic in my opinion, and personally I like the colourful side more than I like the dark side, because the dark side isn't that dark. There's no black, there's no super dark brown, there's this pop of green that's not that dark. It was a good idea, but I'm just not sure about this side. But you know, people have different preferences. Overall, the packaging, I get where Nikkie was coming from. Again, not my cup of tea, but it's not my palette. I'm not the one to be over obsessed with packaging. It's all about the eyeshadow. So let's zoom it in and let's get started. If you're wondering why I am covered in glitter or shimmer, it's because I already came up with an eye look, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the colours that I chose, and I'm going to do something else. I really want to do something that is going to represent transgender people, because Nikkie came out as transgender this year. Congratulations to, you know, find the strength within yourself to do that. It must have been very scary, but I'm very proud of you. So that's kind of why I want to do that. Let's do it. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I tried it a second ago and I didn't like the look of it. Since I didn't like the last colour story, let's start with ew this time round. There's a little bit of kickback in all of these. I'm taking a fluffy brush and ew, and I'm going to start with my inner half in my crease and just slightly above. It's a very nice shade of green. I like that shade. I'm gonna pick up Plot Twist, the light blue. It actually has a hint of lavender, and I'm going to blend the edges of ew. Again, Plot Twist also has a little bit of kickback in the pan. Plot Twist it's not very obvious shade. It's not the most super pigmented blue you've ever had. It seems a lot darker in the pan, but when it's on your lid, it almost looks like a white. And finally, I'm going to pick up Amsterdam. This is very pigmented. I'm dipping in once or twice, and then I'm just putting that a bit lower down. Amsterdam is probably the only shade that I had a slight problem with. It's just taking a little bit of time to blend, so I'm going to take a little bit of ew, just nice blue. Alright. Time for the pink side. Let's start off by taking Blend and Snap, the pink. That one has a lot of kickback, but that's okay. And I'm going to start off with this. That's a very, it reminds me of the shade Pig in the Conspiracy palette. It's like a very straight up like piggy pink, not neon enough to be like a bubble gum pink. So I'm going to take Vla. It's actually quite a vibrant yellow, and I'm going to put this on top. Oh yeah, just a little pick me up. I'm going to begin to blend this seam in between. That looks so cute. I had a similar eye makeup not long ago on my Instagram, but that's okay. So I'm just taking the combination of Blend and Snap and Voila for this outer half of my lid. I really like the shade that it's created in the middle. Looking good. I want to darken this a little, and I don't think I should take Nikkie because it is a red. I'm going to dip my brush like this. Okay, twice. And see if that's going to work. Just going to very gently build the depth. And when I see it going a little too red, I'm going to go back to Blend and Snap and like put it on top. I'm going to cut my crease in the center of my lid. Like I said, I'm doing a halo eye. As always, I'm taking a little bit of makeup remover on a Q-tip and I'm cleaning the area that I'm going to be cutting. Okay, and I think it would be rude of me to not use Pride for that cut crease. Let's try it. Will it pick up on the brush? It seems to be quite crumbly. Let's try the finger instead. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a lot more pink than I thought. Like, it's a pink with blue reflex. I think I might need a little bit of Mama Tutorials, the blue shimmer in the middle. Whoa, this one picks up. Just put a little bit more of blue on the blue side. Like, obviously just blending it in. It's a shame Pride doesn't pick up as well as I would want it to. It's quite crumbly. My lid looks wet. Because I can't get enough, I'm going to take Ivy. Whoa, that's very crumbly. And I'm just going to stick Ivy in the center. I'm doing it with a finger instead. Whoa. Yeah, that one's very, very crumbly. You even have to be careful when you're picking it up with your finger. Yeah. That one just makes it look very chunky. Ooh, shouldn't have put Ivy on there. Okay, I'm just going to have to blend this in because the more shimmers I lay on top, I say that as I'm picking up more blue, the more shimmers I put on there, the chunkier it looks. Let's just blend this in. I'm going to start off with Amsterdam on my inner corner. I'm going to take a little bit of Ooh and Plot Twist, like mixed together, to put that a little bit further in. Have I ever told you I'm not very good at halo eyes? Well, the proof is in the pudding. Let's try and blend in the pink side. I'm taking a little bit of Nikkie. I love the fact she's got an eyeshadow named after her brother. That's so cute. Looks a bit too red. Okay, I'm taking Blend and Snap again. And Voila again. Yeah, that saved it a little bit. I appreciate the idea that I had for this, but I just can't make this any darker. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's just do the other eye off camera and then I will be right back to finish off this eye look. Alright, the other eye is done and now let's whiz through the base because I have a lot of thoughts that I want to cover at the very end and I don't want this video to be like 100 years long. For my foundation today, I am using the Pure 4-in-1 Love You Selfie foundation. Yet again, I do like it. For my cream contour, as always, I'm taking Fast Base foundation from Revolution in F14. For my concealer, I'm using Revolution Concealer and Define Infinite Concealer, and I have the shade C4.5. To set today, I'm going to be using Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. To sculpt today, I'm going to take a little bit of the contour colours from the Revolution Roxy palette. And my highlighter of choice today is the At Hat Revolution Rose Gold Glow. I'm going to decide whether I want blush at the very end. I think I'm probably going to add blush. Before I finish off the eyes, I'm just going to do my brows real quick. You know my favourite is the Revolution Soap Brow Styler when it comes to brows. And you know me, I'm taking a little bit of my pomade and adding individual hair strokes to the tail of my brow to define them a little bit more. Time to finish off the eyes. I'm just going to take the same shades that I have on the top lid, excluding the shimmers. I'm going to start off with Amsterdam, mixing in a little bit of Ew. I'm now making sure it's all blended out. I took a little bit of Plot Twist on my fluffy brush and I'm just blending this in. Time for the pink. I'm taking Blend and Snap for my outer corner of the lower lash line. Tiny little bit of Nikkie to deepen this so it's balanced with the blue. It does look a little bit more red than I would want it to, but there was no other shade that I could have used to deepen the pink. I'm actually pretty happy with this. Okay, and that is it for the eyeshadow portion. I'm going to put some mascara on and of course some falsies. The true test for this palette, blushing time. I always like to use eyeshadow for my blush and today is no exception. I'm going to mix these two shades up here, the Blend and Snap and Redemption. I love the colour of Redemption and I'm definitely doing a look with that shade. Mixing them a little bit, that's going to be nice. And I'm blushing my cheeks with this. I like blush, so I put on a lot, but you don't have to. And last but not least, for the lips, I'm going to go for a pinky nude, and I'm taking my Pillow Talk lip liner and my Pillow Talk lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury to do my lips. Okay you guys, so here it is. This is the final look I created with the Nikkie Tutorials X Beautybay palette. I created like this trans flag inspired makeup look, very gender reveal video kind of look. I'm gonna start off by saying this palette is worth £25. The packaging is nice and sturdy. I love that it opens like this, and the quality of the eyeshadows is worth £25. However, I wouldn't buy this again. It breaks my heart to even say that because Nikkie Tutorials is like one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, and I'm tearing up. It's just not my favorite colour story, but you know, everyone's different. You might love these shadows. If you want to know whether it's a good quality palette, then yes, it is. The quality of the eyeshadows is worth £25. The palette itself is worth £25. If you love Nikkie Tutorials and you want to support her anyway, like I did, go ahead and buy this. This makes me so sad because even the message just, I will definitely play with it a little bit more and I might change my mind. Hopefully I will change my mind. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You are the best and I hope to see you next time.